and this is Sea Life.
Today we are going to cut some firewood is the primary goal, but I'm actually going to work at clearing a spot for us to start growing grass for our sheep in this area. So I'm going to pretty much cut everything down. If it's worth firewood, it's going to be firewood. If it's worth using for logs for our mill, we're going to do that. And then I also need to start setting some stuff aside for building log cabin and stuff. So that's what I'm going to do, and that's what we're going to work on today. So let's go ahead and get started.
Since we've been having the fluctuating weather, we've had a lot of little rattlesnakes, new baby rattlesnakes, which those are the deadliest type. You know, the mama is not such a problem. She'll eat a rat or something before she gets to you generally, but those little babies, those are something else. So I'm glad Daniel's wearing his gloves while he's messing with this. And we just, you know, of course the noise scares them away too. You know, you don't really have to worry about snakes when you're making enough noise. But we lived in California for a while, and we had little baby rattlesnakes on our front porch a lot, like almost every morning. So, and that was living on a military base out there, Fort Irwin. But so my kids got quite used to, you know, just getting something to chop the heads off and take care of those little snakes. And usually, if you don't mess with them, they don't mess with you. But when you're picking stuff up in a quiet area, in Georgia, when the weather's been fluctuating like this, you want to be real careful and look for those little patterns that might be there, because they can mimic a stick so easy, and just you know, it can just be very dangerous. We witnessed one little boy that had a rattlesnake bite in the arm from getting a baseball out of a wood stack, and he just reached in the wrong place at the wrong time, and that was horrific. But they did save his life, but it was horrific. So it was touch and go for a long time. Yes, it was. But yeah, just, you know, since I've been seeing a few of these little baby rattlesnakes around lately, I'm just kind of leery of the woods as it's heating up today. It was seriously cold last night, and it's just now starting to heat up. So, well, I wouldn't say seriously cold, but it was pretty cold, pretty chilly last night. And then, but it's yeah, Daniel says it depends on what you call seriously cold. For me, yeah, last night was seriously cold. Yeah, I've always liked it warmer. So, anyway, just thought I'd mention that as we're out here working in the woods.
Well, I've put a dent in it. As you can see, I got all that down, and I'm about to work in here. I just got to fill up the chainsaw again, but all this needs to come out of here, all the deciduous, and I'm going to get rid of some of these pines too, so we're working on it.
Okay, I'm about to get up in the back of this truck and help with raking up this wood in the back of the trailer. So that's my little job for today. Okay, y'all gonna see me do some work, believe it or not.
Yay!
course, I got my sandals on still. I just, you can't hardly get me out of those sandals. This load's got a bunch of that little wood in it. This load's got a bunch of little wood in it. But that's okay, because we're clearing up this property.
Yep, we're trying to clear up this section so we can have grass here.
Yep, that'll be good. Still making use of it. The smaller stuff would go great in the rocket mass heater. I know.
So much deadfall.
We've got a lot of deadfall to deal with. We sure do.
It's gonna drought for you.